All right, guys, one other piece of reported business so far is the name Jake LaRavia. Played in Memphis, was drafted there, and then it was recently traded to Sacramento. Sounds like a 2-year, $12 million deal. He averaged about 6 points, 40% from three last season with the Kings after the trade from Memphis. And I wonder, Brett, just first impressions on that reported news.
Yeah, 37% from three, career shooter, so that's nice. And in today's NBA, you just can't have enough of two things, defense and shooting. So he's not going to win any defensive awards. He's not going to be on the second team all defense next season, but he can shoot. He's only 23 years old. Hasn't played, let's face it, when he got traded to the Kings, they were kind of like, whatever. He got a little bit of time towards the end of 2 seasons ago in Memphis. Started putting together some pretty good numbers, scoring in the 20s for, I believe, 3 games in a row. Just got lost in the shuffle in Memphis. That's why he ended up in Sacramento. He's 6'7", about 250. So is he a 3? Is he a 4? Probably a little bit more towards a 4. Not a lot of high volume, though, James. We were talking about nice percentages. You said 40+% last season. If he was 43% a few years ago, but not a lot, only about 2 threes a game that he's attempting.
I think the volume might be tied just more to minutes. I don't think he's shy in terms of, so if he's out there a little longer, I think he'd be more than happy to take some shots. So, James, before we look at other free agents out there and moves around the league, any quick thoughts on LaRavia?
I like him, and I think coming to play for J.J. Redick, who encourages you to take the 3 when you're open. And when you're playing with who I think is the biggest magnet in the game is Luka. We saw, 8 out of 10 plays, if he gets into the paint, there are 4 players that are collapsed around him. So he's going to be able to find those guys if you can, move to the level of the ball, get in eyesight. And I think a guy, I think he'll find some shots. LeBron is another guy that breaks down the defense. Austin Reeves, we saw his play. He can break down the defense. So if you're a savvy guy that knows how to drop to the level of the ball where the passer is and be in sight, you're going to benefit from that. Is he a Pasadena guy too, Brez?
Ooh, I'm not familiar with his background.
No?
SoCal guy. Yeah, that's nice.
Pasadena guy.
Being told he is.
Pasadena guy with Michael Cooper.
Young kid, too.